Hey guys, welcome back to some more Murder Soul Suspect. Last time where we left off, we had just killed a demon. It was wicked. And we're still trying to find out how to help that little girl down at the first floor. But let's move on to the... Is there any other demons? No. That was crazy. Apologize to those religious people, but damn, that was messed up. I figured it would all be the same, right? That is crazy. So, I want to get rid of the demons first. I kind of want to know what happens if I die. Those guys are annoying. I'm not sure if they can see me through the wall. No, they're not. God damn it. So I keep assuming that it's always going to be the same button, but it's not. Okay. So. Boom. I think I might get a controller for this. That should be all the demons on this floor. I wanted to collect.
When death comes, it will never be alone.
Is that it?
So which was it, electrocution or slit wrists?
The razor. It was only supposed to be the razor. That's what the voices told me. The music was just something to focus on until I bled out.
So the radio was just an accident?
I started the cut. The warm water made my skin so soft, but I couldn't go through with it. The radio slipped off the edge when I was getting out. And I didn't want to die. It was the voices in my head that wanted me dead.
Sorry, kid.
Wow. Shame. Okay, so poltergeist. That's hilarious. That's funny. But there was people. This house. What's up with this? No, nothing. So,
Hey, it's you. You're famous. Check out the TV.
yeah, no shit.
I'm good, thanks.
This is Monica Chasen, where Grizzly murder in the town of
This is by far the worst birthday party ever.
What do you mean? We got brews, we got TV. What more do you want?
Oh, I don't know.
My party doesn't mean that I should do all the work.
What's the use of a party if you have to plan it? That's like work.
Idea.
Hello.
What? Logistically speaking, how do we work that out? You want to take your car?
Well, you make a good point.
I kinda want to go through with this, but I kinda don't. Feels like I'm missing something on the second floor, maybe even on the first. Let's go back down to the second floor. Make sure we talk to everybody.
You must have a really strong hand you can't decide to play or not. Jeez.
See?
I never know if she likes me or she's just being nice.
Let's find out.
Poor guys. I remember when I still thought poker was a game of chance.
Oh,
Keep cool, big boy. Next hand, you take her down.
she's cheating. Can I pull you guys? No reaction, guys. That's a shame. See, I want to know what's up with that guy. Or even the girl downstairs.
Maybe she's getting too much sugar. I mean, that keeps kids awake, right?
Can I influence her? No. The guy back? Oh, he ran. Okay, so let's go back to the first floor. We'll do one more suite. Make sure we possessed everybody.
Hope he doesn't ask any questions. He'll know I've tuned him out.
My granddaughter needs a yard. Where does she play? The street?
So he's the guy who... What?
I really hope you find something.
I did find something, did it?
I really hope you find something.
Very fair. Full room.
public.
I'm sure. You saw the whole thing, and that makes you special.
You need to know the order. So. You.
looking out the window, sticking your nose
Looks
in
like
everyone
Grace
else's
couldn't take the
business.
girls partying anymore, so she killed him and roped her husband into
I think we've got enough
dumped the body
nightmares
at
to last us a
Smithwick
while.
Quarry. I should get back and let her know.
Okay, so you have to put them together in thread, right?
Turns out, the reason you can't find your body is because it's not in the building. It's at Smithwick Quarry, about 5 miles out of town.
Oh. Well, why'd they do it?
The parties were keeping them awake at night. They finally got too tired and snapped.
I thought they were just being unreasonable. I didn't know they would do this. Thanks for your help. You have no idea how big a relief it is just knowing.
My God.
No problem.
You know, I never really liked cops. And they were always giving me shit, telling me how I was messing up my life. We never saw eye to eye on things. But you really came through for me.
Yeah, I did.
Probably should have listened to what they were trying to tell me.
Yeah, you might
Maybe
still
then
be
things wouldn't have
alive.
ended up like this. Thanks again.
Yeah, no problem. Get the fuck out of here. Oh look, she found the light. She crossed through. That's sweet. Too bad I can't. Let's go back to the... Let's go to the fourth floor. Just because I can.
Okay, folks, I need you to keep your distance from the scene here.
What happened up here?
I'm afraid that's still under investigation.
Guy got thrown out of a window.
Why doesn't this guy answer Jill? She's got good questions.
Yeah, who did it? Sorry,
I should make sure I stay with these people when I go.
Is this building?
God, why don't they just tell us?
This isn't a party. This is a murder investigation. Wish Scott would loosen up.
Come on, okay. Man, say the police department will get the body.
Feel yourself. Kind of feels like Harry Potter.
Hey, Broyles, you seen that little girl that lives here? If she turns up, you come find me. Got it?
What the? What does he want? See, this one's done. What's he want with the little girl? $1 bucks. Ooh, that's my gun. Can I pick it up? Shame.
Damn it. My mom gave me that gun.
Maybe become one of my special pirates.
What's the killer doing here in the first place?
Get a shoot.
What did I miss?
14 clues. Holy shit.
Man, we gotta find these tenants. If they're still alive.
Foster Cassandra. This is the same Foster. This is the same Cassandra who usually works with Salem PD as a psychic consultant. Interesting.
I don't know how this will end.
What the?
The killer is an enigma to the police and a lurking shadow in my own life. If only I can keep Joy from harm, I would do anything, even push her away, if it meant pushing her to safety.
Whoa. That was enigmatic. Respect. Shattered. No shit. My last fight. Well, what's that, a guy? The girl. Hiding. Watch. Hiding. She was who the guy was after. Oh look, it's the last one. Code to expect. This is where it's study collection.
I still remember seeing the ad for the Regal Apartments in the paper. It's easy for people to look at it and see a dingy, run-down shithole. But me? I saw a place with history and character. I saw a place full of artistic inspiration. Before I knew it, I was the official tenant of apartment 3A. Looking back on it, I wish I had never even unpacked. My new apartment turned out to have more character than I had anticipated. The carpets were occasionally soggy, the pipes were rusty, and I could hear the tenant below me banging against the walls and screaming at the top of his lungs. Sure, there were other problems with the place, but they just added to its charm. They were things I could live with. What I couldn't live with was showering in brown water, mysterious leaks molding the carpet, and obnoxious neighbors. I called the plumber, who arrived just as I was about to have a word with the people downstairs. When I showed him the wet spots on the carpet, he scratched his head and explained that nothing was leaking, and that the reason for the wet spots was most likely due to me spilling something and not realizing it.
Calling me an idiot?
Did this guy take me for an idiot? I never spilled a thing. He apologized and said that without a leak, there's nothing he could do, so he moved on to the shower. Thankfully, the water had no trouble turning brown. He thought it could be an issue with a rusty boiler and went to check it out. I took the opportunity to address the tenants below. I knocked on the door, but no one answered. In fact, I couldn't hear anything at all.
That's weird.
I tried the door, expecting it to be locked, but it just swung open. I was shocked to find it completely empty.
Gone from one day to the
That's when wet footprints began to appear on the floor. They were headed right for me. Just then, I could hear the plumber scream from the boiler room downstairs. By the time I ran down there, he was long gone, but he had discovered the source of the brown water. Packed into the old, rusty boiler was a bloated, decomposing corpse. The police are still investigating the homicide, and the landlord has promised to renovate the boiler room. However, despite his efforts, 3A is back on the market, and I doubt I'll ever feel clean again.
I mean, like, imagine that. You, like, take a shower, and the water's coming out brown, but you don't know it's actually, like, the residue of a dead corpse in the boiler. That's nasty. A gun. A primary gun. Shame. So, let's finish looking around here first. Last fight. What is this? Signs of a struggle. Okay. Okay. What's this? Spiritual or ghost. So, what are you doing here? What is the killer doing? Searching. You're looking for a girl.
understand your concern. I'd appreciate it if you just move along and let us do our work.
Another packing or unpacking? I think she was packing. She knew the guy was coming. His psychological drawings. She knew he was coming. She was psychic. She just saw it. Clairvoyant, maybe? Then again, I'm jumping to conclusions. I like doing that, apparently. She was hiding here. The window's open. I don't want to exit this yet. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. What am I missing? I guess obviously he was looking for the girl.
I need to finish investigating before I go somewhere else.
Gotta be more to it though. Then I come in there.
Turn around. You're under arrest.
out the window. The game starts. Instead of running after the girl. Instead of running after the girl, he comes out and kills us instead. Oh, how kind.
So that's what I walked in on. Was he after the girl? Where'd she go?
Kind of sucks that he didn't get over 14. Where did the girl go? Some investigations include multiple questions requiring multiple answers. Okay. So, exit here. You wanna let me exit? Not let me exit. What would make him move the photos under the paper? Don't have the clue to have. It won't let me leave. Where did it go? I'm not sure if I'm missing something. So I'm gonna look around a little bit more, and if I find something, I'll be back.
Should get this photo to Rex for that Amber Alert.
Okay, so got that.
Man, we gotta find these tenants. If they're still alive.
Okay, so basically what I did was I focused on the folder that was on top of these, and then he moved them.
Father, do you have anywhere that I could stay just for a little while?
Oh, of course, dear. The church is always here to help.
She went to church.
Out the window. Gunned me down in the street and you didn't even check for witnesses? Like you're untouchable. That girl is my only lead. I need to find her.
So that's it. There you go.
No, it won't kill me, but I still hate heights.
That's cool. You need to find it. And I can enter any house
The day everything died for me.
Face it, Baxter hated the guy.
I think the hate was pretty mutual.
Ronan was a little rough around the edges. But Baxter, he isn't exactly Mr. Cuddly.
Yeah, but you don't think he'd...
I mean, a fellow cop. Or anybody. In this job, I'm surprised less every day about what people are really capable of.
Interesting. Interesting theory indeed. Inside job. Another card. Really the inside job and that's fucked. Ghosts are swamped by me. I want to make sure I don't get caught by demons. Reveal yourself.
Some questions cannot be avoided.
Yeah. Is that Ender? Yeah, it is. If you don't know where to go, follow the big arrow. Demons. Where? If they give you a chance to hide, there's most likely a demon nearby. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Listen, I don't know if there's anything I can do, but it looks like you could use some help.
I don't know how I got here, or even where here is. I can't remember what happened to me. Why am I like this?
I'm sorry to tell you, kid. But if you're here, it means you're dead.
I knew it.
Look, I'm in a similar situation. Now, I used to be a detective. Let me take a look around and see if I can find anything that will help you make sense of all this.
I don't even know where you'd start.
Is there anything you remember? It doesn't matter how small. Sometimes the tiniest detail is all it takes.
Spit it up, lady. Come on.
I remember lots of people. And this rowboat. Everyone was scared. And I keep seeing the name Monahansit.
That's a start. Let me see what I can do.
I can do things. I'm so still want to know what's up.
This is her obituary. She died when her rowboat capsized and sank. Her body was never recovered. What was she doing on a rowboat?
So I still wanna. I don't know. This messed up. Everything is weird. I'm worried. I don't want the demons to be.
Looks like a memorial of some kind. I'll bet people left more than just this around here. Finding that stuff could help piece things together. be deeply missed. You are a hero to us all. Huh.
Okay. How did the lady on the beach die? Various candles, framed pictures, flowers, framed pictures. Okay, flowers. No.
Milano Hansen went down. She wasn't a victim. She was a hero. She saved a lot of people before her rowboat sank. She needs to know how much she meant to them.
Did you find anything?
Yes, I did.
That name you remember, the Mono Hanset? Turns out it was a steamer ship that sank right outside of Salem Harbor. If it weren't for you, a lot of people would have died. You're a hero.
If I saved everyone, then how did I die?
No, you didn't save everyone, but you were trying to. Your rowboat capsized.
I can't swim, so I must have drowned.
Seems like it. Too bad.
I'm sorry.
So
No,
bad.
don't be. Thanks to you, instead of fear and sadness,
I feel pride.
I feel pride. If it weren't for you, I would never have known. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
You got no heart. There it goes.
I'm glad I could help.
Now another one. Hallelujah. Away she goes. I don't like the fact that it's without hide. No demons around here. Sure, there's no nun in the church. Demons at church? Unheard of.
When you're running away, you need a sanctuary. A place where nothing bad can touch you. But you can never escape the questions. They follow you everywhere.
Thought I got to like shimmy in. Didn't think I'd be going to church anytime soon this year. Anyways, guys, that's another episode of Murder's Sole Suspect. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have watched up to this point, don't forget to press the like button if you enjoyed watching it. And if you didn't enjoy it, press the dislike button. But tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me what I can do to improve myself. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.